This freaking cat. Just chilling in her cat bed. Lying down on her back like she's trying to be a human. Alright. Hello, subscribers and future subscribers. I'm KarmaJolt. This game is Super Mario RPG, but we're not playing that. We're gonna play something else. Let's finish EarthBound tonight. Oh, and. I can't load up the save file because I saved a save state here. I used a suspend point rather than saving the game. Because if you save the game here, you can't go back to the world of EarthBound. You cannot go back to Eagle Land or visit any of the cool places. So essentially, as soon as you agree to use the phase distorter to come back in time like we just did, that's the point of no return. So I'm not going to save the game manually here. Genevieve B, I see you foist in the chat. Wayne, Avis, Aces, Ken, Elvis, Press Play, the Gouda Guy. We can't hear you, he says. Maybe it would help if I put my microphone in front of me. Guys, I'm so brain dead and tired. So thank you for helping me out with that one. Tiny Cat, you helped me with the stream too. Yeah, so basically what I was saying is I am not going to save the game at this spot. Because if you save the game here, you can no longer go back to the world. And you've essentially made it to the point of no return, Tiny Cat. Bless her, Stitch Pilot. Aces, I see you as well. And this is the Fungion, everybody. All we have left to do is do the final dungeon and beat the game. Let's use a Shield Sigma here and, I don't know, a bazooka. Maybe I should have, gotten some more items out of my inventory. But we do have a magic truffle equipped on Gumbo, and I am gonna smash the Ghost of Starman with it. Yeah, so, last time we did a glitch, everybody, where instead of having the Sword of Kings equipped, I equipped a magic truffle, which is an item that normally is supposed to be a consumable item. You eat it and it gives you about 50 pp, a dream-like delicacy that is said to grow at the base of trees in wet, muddy places. It restores about 80 pp. You're not supposed to equip this. But we did a glitch that allows Gumbo to equip it, and it gives him, way more offense than the Sword of Kings. 232 is a lot of offense. In comparison, Thump, who hits like a truck at the end of the game, has 229. I think we're about to get one more item or a weapon for him, too. Hey, howdy, says Genevieve. Input your command. Let's repair. I do think if I communicate, it will call my dad, but I don't want to do that. Selvala. KJ is back in the void. That's true. And we turned our bodies into robot form because the phase distorter, this time machine, this time travel device, cannot transport living beings, except we still have the chicken. Everybody, let's go. Who knew mushrooms give so much attack? Well, they do give protein, so that makes sense, actually. Yeah, I mean, they make you a lot bigger in the Mario games. Let's get into a bunch of fights along the way. Tiny Cat, you hit a bunch of buttons on my computer. Ooh, here's the ultimate Octobot. Let's bash him. Actually, let's try PSI Freeze on him and see what that does. And then we will use the heavy bazooka and bash with a magic truffle. I also don't want to call my dad. He's not home. Elvis? Yeah, it's kind of late, too. For dads, it's a pretty late hour. Maybe the magic truffle increases Gumbo's size. I mean, you could potentially put truffles in Gumbo, I suppose. I don't really know what truffles are now that I'm thinking about it. But this thing exploded. Input command. Up, up, down, down. Right, left, BA start. Avis. I think you might have mixed that up. What's your opinion on Starstorm Omega? Oh, bless her. Yeah, you're right. I should show that off. Not against this guy. But this guy has some really funky music. Yeah, also last episode, the guy who helped Gumbo with his Moo training just showed up and was like, hey, I think now's the time that you should learn PSI Starstorm Omega. So here it is. And he just taught it to him. Bah. Rogue Effect, welcome. Thank you. Thanks for the Foxhound logo emoji. He sometimes stays up, but when we were growing up, he would flip out if the phone rang this late. Elvis? I kind of get that. I relate. My dad was sort of the same. You did that, says Rogue Effect. What? 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 Rogue Effect, what did I do? Oh, you mean I drew that Foxhound logo in MS Paint and then uploaded it as a members-only emoji so that my members can use it in the chat? That's what I did. Yeah, Wayne, there's also a Totodile. And Genevieve B, there's also a Mudkip. Ooh, I got a PSI caramel from that guy. Imagine going 2,000 years in the past in robot form, and you fight a giant robot guy who, like, tries to shoot you and stuff, and you manage to defeat him, but then he drops a cute little wrapped gift for you, and inside it is, like, a caramel. The kind of caramel that you, like, have back at home in your own time. 2,000 years into the present. And uploaded the logo with a white background. Yeah, that was unintentional, Gouda Guy, but, like, we're keeping it. It's part of the KarmaJolt channel charm. Alex B, what's going on? Gotta love that robot going nuclear. But the team ignores the rest of its damage because they won the battle. Yeah, thanks, rolling HP mechanic. Small level up for Gumbo there. By the way, for the finale, we're doing PSI squats for donations today, everybody. So if we get any money, not only will I do squats IRL, but I'll probably use PSI squats in battle. It's a psychokinetic wave generated by concentration that deals each enemy about 640 points of damage. Yeah, this thing hits super hard. Sean R. It's a good thing you left when you did, because now suddenly there's nothing in my house. There's just black nothingness. There's just a void here. Wow, this is a new part of First and C Barbershop. That's right, Sean R. And like Sean R. is referring to, earlier today, we beat Dick Tracy for the NES, everybody. Yo, YY. Hey, it's the hydration stream guy. Where's the Danimals? Oh, I'll show you. I got one ready if you want. But for now, we hydrating because I went for probably a 20-minute jog earlier today. Why did you say it like that, says Rogue Effect. What? 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 Rogue Effect, what are you talking about? Anytime you're in a battle with Ghost of Starman, you have to kind of take it seriously, so let's use a PSI shield and then use heavy bazooka on that guy. Emphasis. That's right, Genevieve B. Yeah, welcome everybody. Yeah, earlier today, me and Sean R. were streaming some Dick Tracy for NES. Then I had to bring him to the airport, and I was like, alright, we can't just leave this game unbeaten. We can't just leave this Dick unbeaten. Sorry, Dick Tracy unbeaten. Rogue Effect? What? So then I came back and I attempted to do the final level all on my own, and it took like an extra hour and a half, but I was able to beat that level. Game's pretty hard. I want to like that game so bad. I think the story parts to that game, again, we're talking about Dick Tracy on the NES. The story parts of the game, pretty cool. The characters that you interrogate and sometimes arrest, also pretty cool. The finding clues every time you go to a new area, that's cool. But then, like, the actual platforming and, like, the gameplay itself gets pretty repetitive because there's only, like, a few types of enemies, and, like, basically all the goons are the same. They either punch or they shoot, and there's not too much of a difference between all of them. And man, you're gonna miss some jumps that look like you didn't miss them, you know? Hey, there's a butterfly. Will this butterfly help a robot relax? Did my first Twitch stream in a long time, says YY, right as Tiny Cat jumps up in front of the monitor so that I can't read the chat. Karma started streaming shortly after I finished. YY, what were you playing? Tim Carr? Were you playing cat in front of the monitor simulator? I don't have to simulate that. Elvis press play, yeah. So again, like, I think the game. So Dick Tracy on the NES is pretty cool for the first 2 or 3 levels, and then it gets kind of repetitive, especially because they have like only 2 music tracks. But for an NES game from like 1990, I don't know. It's charming. It's worth playing for an hour, I would say, or until you get bored of it. I was playing a Minecraft mod pack called Star Technology. Why? That seemed pretty neat. Let's freeze Gamma this dude. Then I'll use the heavy bazooka and I'll smash attack this guy. Watch, Gumbo's gonna crit. Well, he didn't. And now I look like a fool! Chocolate Kitty got a new dress and 2 new pairs of shoes that she mentioned you would love. Why? I'm all about that commerce. I'm not really. But I oddly, I like shopping a lot more than most guys do. I'm like, ooh. I'm like the Let's Get Some Shoes video. You always look like a fool. That's why we love you. Yeah, Nicholas D, I was just thinking. But sometimes I look like a handsome fool who's got nice legs because of all the squats. So this Ghost of Starman guy can drop a, I want to say it's a Starman ribbon. Or no, it's the Goddess ribbon is the item that he can drop. And it's again, it's a 1 out of 128 chance for him to drop it. But the problem is with this battle is that in order to get an enemy to drop a treasure chest, it has to be the last enemy that you kill in combat. Or in other words, only the last enemy that you kill in a battle has a chance to drop a present. And you don't really want to kill this nuclear reactor bot first because he will explode and deal a ton of damage to everybody. If you kill him last, he'll explode and deal some damage to everybody, but then your HP will stop rolling down once the battle is over. So you won't take full damage from that explosion attack, you know? Sometimes, all times. Shopping is freaking awesome, says Elvis. Yeah! Wait, I heard the chicken. Does that mean we could have implanted in chickens instead? Yeah, Alex B, like, apparently the chickens survived the time travel as YY donates a cool $5 saying Sparkle Time. What's the most sparkly glasses you got? That's a great question. Yo, everyone put the Y's in the chat for YY. Thank you so much for the cool $5. We got 5 squats to go now, everybody. Let me see here. I definitely have some glasses that have like little sequins around the outside. Let me try to find one of those. Oh, wait a second. It's the butterfly ones. It's the magic butterfly ones that make me relax. Hey, we got some sparkles there. Look at that. Look how shiny that is. YY, thank you so much. Crit Crash. Wait, if Ness went back to the past to kill a guy, I guess, before he did his influence, does this mean that no one knows that Gygus was a problem in the first place? See, like, I don't really know how time travel works. But that makes sense if we went back. Like, I saw a video on Instagram the other day about, like, a guy went back in time to kill baby Hitler, right? But then he put it on his resume, and he goes back to the present, and in job interviews, people are like, yeah, you killed a baby. Why would you put that on a resume? I don't think we can hire you. And he's like, yeah, but it's baby Hitler. And people are like, again, I don't know who that is. Squatter demon? I'll show you who the squatter demon is. This guy thinks he can out-squat me? Let's freaking go, dude. We got 5 squats to go. 1, yeah, I don't see him doing any squats. 2, 3, 4, 5. Squatter demon is mesmerized by my form and strength. Hardly newer demon. Chocolate Kitty. Hey, I got sparkly tennis shoes and sparkly boots. Heck yeah. We were just talking about sparkly stuff. I got sparkly sunglasses. This guy thinks he's a squatter demon. I'm the squatter demon, Vapor Snake. Oh, hi, Tiny Cat. Squatter demon ain't got squat on me. That's right. Let's hit him with freeze beta. I'm actually gonna spy just to see if he's weak to anything here. Ah. 16 HP. Okay, so he resists freeze, but it did solidify him, which didn't matter because I one-shotted him with a crit. Bodhi's level is now 76. Tiny Cat, what you doing, baby? You want the attentions? Here, look at this cat. He's like right in front of both monitors somehow. Anonymous, I see you. Welcome. 2 vitality. Yeah, that means a lot of HP on that level up. Oh, crazy. There's a bat in here. There's a legendary bat. Back in the past. What I meant to do was have Thump give the PSI Caramel to Bodhi. I almost just dropped the legendary bat. Time to drop the bat, Lord Toasts. And then I will equip that. Boom, 255. That looks like it should be max offense, but it can go higher than that, I'm pretty sure. But that's an increase of 22. Dang, what a beast. He doesn't even need a magic truffle. Are you maxed out or what? On squats? No. But also on nothing else, I don't think. Except for maybe inventory space in a moment. Let's use a bazooka. Not quite at level 99. I'm around the high 70s, low 80s. I sound like a weatherman. A meteorologist. I'm actually friends with someone who used to be like the local meteorologist in my town. And every now and then, when we meet new people at the bar, because we go to the bar together all the time. When we're like making new friends, every now and then someone will be like, wait a second, didn't you used to be like the weather guy? Yo, big orb. Everyone spam a large orb in the chat, please. See this cat ear here? Oh my gosh, Tiny Cat. And yeah, we still have the chicken. Dang, we're like really not missing any HP at all. Okay, Bodhi and Gumbo took like some damage there. Let's get that butterfly. That boaterfly. You got this, my guy, says Simon S. Hey, thank you so much. Yeah, there's like a couple things that could go wrong, but they all involve like crazy luck. Or crazy bad luck, I should say. Like getting confused and, you know, using like Starstorm on my own party. Nariku's Demon. Welcome. Bachan64. Welcome. Thank you for the orb, Gouda guy. Large orb, says Anonymous. It's me, Big Yoshi. Yo, Big Yoshi, welcome back. This is the best song in the game. Tuba, quit missing. And then once the game ends, there is like a lot to explore. Like basically you can roam the entire world and go wherever you want and talk to people, and a lot of people will have new dialogue for you to hear at the end of the game. Tint Cat is the therapy cat needed for Gaius. Yeah, David? Like, if Gygus just had a cat, would he be more or less evil? Dang, a lot of experience for every little battle here. I guess they're not little at this point. The magic butterfly made Thump and his friends relax. Almost missed this, says Dagger. I'm glad you didn't. Yo, this is the final star, man. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. I still think you want to do shield here. But he might have like a PSI shield. Let me use Freeze Alpha on him to see if that gets reflected. Or should I just rip a Starstorm Omega? See if that gets reflected. M. Alexander, welcome. Okay, he deflected it. And Gumbo solidified and then was immediately able to move. Interesting. I didn't realize that happened. Oh, he's got a power shield. Wait a second. I was not paying attention to what just happened. Did he replace his shield with a power shield? Either way, I'm hitting him. Crush that shield. Boom. I got a smash attack deflected right back at me. But I did break his shield. Dang, we're critting the heck out of this guy. Heading to bed. Good luck on the final boss, aka the Foss. Yo, YY, thank you so much for being here on the cool $5. Random Games channel. What game is this? EarthBound? Excellent guess. Yes, this is EarthBound, and welcome. See ya, YY, says Dagger. Another guy with some Y's in his name. It's Super Punch Out, says Elvis Press Play. Oh my gosh. You're such a trickster. Trickster? Alright, so we snuck up on these guys to get the opening attack. Dude still dodged me, though. Sans is definitely Ness, guys, says Random Games channel. Yeah, definitely. Like, there's like at least a 30% chance. Man, I love the Undertale prequel, says Gouda Guy. This game's great. I thought it was Hello Neighbor, says Bot-chan. I forgot about that game. Tuba leveled up and got some HP. HP and stuff. Gumbo leveled up. 11 HP. Man, that guy's so strong. So, like, somewhere around here, I want to say, is where you can run into an enemy called the Bionic Kraken. Let's try to find one. But that enemy has a 1 in 128 chance of dropping Thump's ultimate equipment, which is called the Gutsy Bat. Not the Gusty Bat, if you thought it was like a wind element attack. That would be cool, though. But it's called the Gutsy Bat because it gives you, I want to say 127 to your Guts stat. Seems like a random number, and maybe it is. But like 128 is 2 to the... seventh? So maybe that's something. It's 1 less than that. Which obviously means something. Gouda Bat heals 3 HP. Alexander Salamander? We love Gouda on this channel. We got there, says Rogue Effect. Not a gunsy bat? Yeah, it's a bat with a gun. That should be it. Soulwave? You might be right. Sammy the T, what's going on? Ducko got a gunno. Welcome. BRB, gotta go give my bro his B-Day money. How much? The anti-shield tool can fail, but the neutralizer always removes shields. That's true. And other effects on both sides. Yes, such as like offense up or even like defense down for that matter. Fighter. Damn near killed her. Dang, that's a lot of enemies spawning around here. All three of them want to fight me? Oh, this is bad. If you run and fail, you kind of die here. Let's fight this dude. I'm gonna use a shield. You know what? Just to show you, I'm gonna use Shield Omega. That is not what I meant to do. Shield Omega. Which, instead of just guarding against PSI, it will... Oh, it will reflect it. Okay, the Ghost of Starman sometimes outspeeds Tuba, which is bad, as you can see here, because 2 of my party members are now dead. And this is such a waste of time here. Gumbo's dead. But Gumbo was already gone. Wait, what was that? Ah, interesting bit of dialogue there. Let's use Life Up Omega here. I know Bodhi is about to... Yeah, Bodhi just died there. Actually, let's just do this. Life Up Gamma here. We're shielded, so we're no longer in any danger of a star storm. But let's use, like, Freeze Beta or something. Who turned on the red lights? Nicholas D, I think you mean the green lights. Oh, he flashed a menacing smile. Let's hit him. He whispered 3. Wait, what does he do at 2 and 1? I actually didn't know he could count down. That's ominous. Alright, this might take a minute. Never mind, I crit. Tanked it. Who turned off the green lights and blue lights, says Fighter. Yo, we got a ton of experience split between 2 people, I guess. Jason Mel, what's going on? Hey, buddy, hope you're doing well, he says as 2 of my party members are dead. Hey, you too, thanks for being here. I'll have Gumbo use Healing Omega here to revive Bodhi fully. Just because, you know, how often do you get a chance to do that? You know what I could have done? We have a large pizza that we can use, everybody. Let's have these robots chow down on some pizza. Thump and his friends ate the large pizza together. Thump's HP are maxed out, Tuba's HP are maxed out, Bodhi's HP are maxed out, Gumbo recovered 6 HP. Yeah, so remember how we were talking about how since Gumbo is, like, not from here, he doesn't really like the food that's from here? So if you give him, like, pizza or a burger or, like, I don't know, a croissant, he's like, oh, this is interesting, but it doesn't recover a ton of HP for me, you know? He doesn't really like it. So yeah, the amount of HP that you heal is dependent, is correlated to how much you like a certain food. I wish that were the case IRL. I'd be very healthy all the time. Which is the best Fungeon in the past? This place in EarthBound, or the Temple of Fiends in the past? Yeah, in FF1. It's gotta be this. Lev Dead, welcome. Spied on him. He would prefer a bowl of rice gruel. Yeah, Elvis Presley, I could have sworn, though, that, like, he still doesn't like the bowl of rice gruel. Pizza, but it's Taco Tuesday. Oh, Quick Guns, you're right. Maybe that's why he only recovered 6 HP. So, like, let's try this. I'm gonna give him the bowl of rice gruel here. Yeah, he still only recovers 6 HP from that. Which is weird, because you're told in this game, like, hey, your friend from Dalam only likes food from his native country, so, like, he won't recover that much HP if he eats a pizza or a double burger, for example. So let's use the rewind feature to go back here. Like, look, the bowl of rice gruel specifically says an everyday dish in Dalam. When eaten, you recover about 200 HP. So why doesn't Gumbo like it? They made a big deal about that. Yeah, Gumbo the pickiest eater, says Gouda Guy. I just think canonically that doesn't make any sense. Nicholas McMahon Watson, welcome. Hey, here's the Bionic Kraken. This guy can kind of kick your booty, I think. But he also has a chance to drop the Gumbo Bat. Sorry, the Gutsy Bat. Which is Thump's best weapon. Duh-dee-dee, welcome. Yeah, I was thinking like maybe it's like, oh, he's too good to eat this everyday dish because he is a royalty, and this dish is for commoners. I didn't realize that you could dodge the tornado there. Kraken, that's you. Sup, bro? I saw that magic truffle secret earlier today. I gotta say, it was super impressive. Hey, thank you so much. I learned that glitch from a guy named Dr. Swellman. Weddy Eddie, welcome. Is that the actual theory, that it's a commoner dish? And he only eats the most expensive foods. Anyway, yeah, I still have my chicken, by the way. Ooh, there's a crazy looking cave here. And I always thought it looked like there's like a little bug demon in the cave there. Do you see that? Caillou looking kid, yeah. Oh my gosh, we made it to the spookiest part of the game. And right now we're walking on some sort of intestines or entrails. And all you can hear is an ambient, spooky wind sound. And also occasionally a chicken clucking. Because I still have this freaking chicken in my inventory, everybody. Should I let him free? Yeah, Anonymous, we're about to do the final boss, aka the Foss. I always thought there was some little demon in that doorway too, says Zelier. Yeah, same. Chicken? It's the spaghetti trail, says Nicholas D. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, it kind of funnels you toward the middle here, I see. Giant rash. We're about to do it. This game's ending is something else. That's true. No, he must stay. Yeah, Genevieve B, we're taking him back to the present. If it's the middle thing I do. What? That's my friend Pokey. Thump, are you surprised? It's me, Pokey. I only assist the strong and able. That's Pokey. You guys look pathetic. The Apple of Enlightenment has already made a prediction. I'm giving him like a Krillin voice, I'm realizing. Like Team 4-Star Krillin, that is. But I won't let what the Apple of Enlightenment predicted take place. You guys will be beaten by Gygus. Walking on sausage links is right, Sean W. Gygus will be stronger, a more powerful entity than any other. Why? 'Cause of me. Pip, we're doing the final boss, Pippin. Good. She's ready. So how did Pokey get here? You had to become a robot. Nicholas D, like, Gygus has, like, magic or something. I was led by Gygus, and now I'm here. Pokey should sound more like Mandark from Dexter's Lab. The Apple of Enlightenment couldn't predict this. Master Gygus, no! Gygus is no longer the wielder of evil. He has become the embodiment of evil itself. Is that what he sounded like? Which he cannot control on his own. Ha ha ha, he is the evil power. Oh, it's time for the Foss, everybody. And this battle has such good music. Whoa! Gygus looks a lot like me. He real handsome. Here's what happens if you try to fight Gygus, by the way. Let's use a shield on Buddy. I'm actually gonna use a, let's use some buffs. Let's use the defense shower. No, let's use the HP sucker. Then I'm gonna brain shock Gygus. Oh, he felt a little strange. You gotta lock in, bro. No, I'm gonna mess around, Lev Dead. Ooh, stinky gas. Offense down by kind of a lot there. Gygus is acting a bit unusual. Oh, he cast PSI Squat's Alpha on himself and heavily armed Pokey, and here is where the music picks up. Oh my gosh, listen to how badass this is. Isn't that so good? Growing up, I thought Bodhi was useless, and I recently replayed this and realized his gadgets make him OP. Yeah, if you just give him a bunch of multi-bottle rockets, like, he can one-shot most bosses. Did I bring one to this fight? I actually don't know. Oh, he tried Squat's Beta. Zipping Lake. Welcome. I think I saw that you commented on my, Star Egg video. Yo, that guy's susceptible to brain shock? Let's use offense up here. I, like, never do anything like that. Let's hit Gygus with a bazooka, just because. Mr. F. Welcome. Ooh, he reflected it. Yeah, when you attack Gygus in this form, he reflects the damage. And I think it makes the same sound effect as the Skyrunner makes when it first gets to 3'd and it's looking for your friends underground. Do I have a bottle rocket? I don't. Ah, that stings. I'm playing Super Mario RPG. Yo, Lev Dead. We just finished that recently. I don't think you can get rid of the unique broken items. You can put them in storage. Let's try Flash Omega because I feel like it. I don't know if that gets reflected, actually. I am definitely messing around. Shoot this guy. Boom, what a hit. I understand you guys are already claiming to be heroes. Well, it is a gazillion years too early for you to oppose Gygus. Any tips to help me with the final boss? In Super Mario RPG? Yeah, give somebody the lazy shell. The armor, that is. Lazy shell armor makes you, like, pretty much indestructible. You must feel pretty stupid to keep fighting without even knowing what Gygus looks like. If you were to ever see Gygus, you'd be so petrified with fear, you'd never be able to run away. That's how scary it is. So do you want me to turn off the devil's machine? Well, prepare to be amazed. Are you still fighting the good fight with a magic truffle? You bet I am, Weddy Eddie. Am I getting your name right? Where is that from something? Or did you just come up with it? So isn't this terrifying? I'm terrified too! Gygus cannot think rationally anymore, and he isn't even aware of what he's doing now. His own mind was destroyed by his incredible power. What an almighty idiot. Yeah, well, at least he buff. An egg in these trying times. Welcome. I'm excited to try the truffle glitch. Yeah, it's a fun one. Yes. No, I watched one of your shorts. Hey, thanks. Thanks for showing up after watching one of my shorts. Ha 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 ha, and you will be just another meal to him. We snacking. Whoa. It is terrifying. Man, that attack looks so much cooler when you're playing on a system that doesn't do like a weird, like, blurring effect to everything. Should I use the, let's use the dirty pair of socks. And I'll use a PSI caramel on tuba. But here, everyone, is where we're going to use Starstorm Omega. Man, it costs 42 PP. Dirty socks didn't work. Thump. You cannot grasp the true form of Gygas's attack. I think what that's trying to say is that you don't really understand what he's doing, but he attacked somehow. I gotta keep using freeze. And also a bazooka, I guess. Should I mirror? No, let's use PSI here. I gotta freeze. Freeze beta. It's good till the end of the game. It's so good. Dagger with a cool $5. Oh my gosh. Celebrate the end with some exercise, guy. Hey, Dagger. Thank you so much. Everyone put the daggers in the chat. Did I read it right? Celebrate the end with some exercise, my guy. Yeah, appreciate you. Dagger, thank you so much. Sonic VR. Yo, mother. Yo, mother. Yeah, this is Mother 2, aka EarthBound, and it is a great game. What kind of items we got? You know I got a magic truffle. Let's use that on tuba. And then I'll keep using the bazooka here. What does this guy have? Life noodles? That's good. He's got a brain food lunch, too. Yeah, let's reconsider that plan. Let's use magic truffle on Gumbo. Rock candy. Bazooka. And then we'll use a brain food lunch on tuba. Tuba's IQ went up by 1. Heck yeah. Lolo, what's going on? Ah, yeah. The boss. You want to show your children. Yeah, the sound effects are super spooky here. Ha 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 ha. You must really be at the end of your rope. Joe D, what's going on? Other Joe D, that is. I got multiple Joe Ds that show up to the stream. In this bizarre dimension, you four are the only force fighting for justice, and here you stand, waiting to be burned up with all the rest of the garbage of the universe. Ha! That's so sad, I can't help but shed a tear. You know, my heart is beating incredibly fast. So, like, what is he? Oh, is this line under his hair, is that his nose, and then he's got, like, kind of big lips? Dylan, creepiest part of the whole game. And this game has some creepy moments. I must be experiencing absolute terror. Do you want to scream for help here in the dark? Ha 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 ha. Why not call your mommy, Thump? Say, Mommy, Daddy, I'm so frightened I think I'm gonna wet my pants. I know you have telepathy or something, so just try and call for help. You pathetically weak heroes of so-called justice. No one will help you now. Ha 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 ha. Don't worry, your pitiful suffering will be over soon. Man, that guy's a jerk. Perfect voice, says Kraken. Hey, thanks. Oh, Gumbo got 91 from that. Yeah, I'm trying to do the Mandark voice, right? From Dexter's Lab. That's how he sounds. I don't really remember his voice, but like, that's it, right? So I think at this point of the game, what you're supposed to do here is pray with tuba, and that's how you beat this boss. There's really no other way to do it. So I don't really think it matters what I do with my other characters, so I might as well, like, defense and defend, you know? Friends. Tuba prayed from the bottom of her heart. Please give us strength. If it is possible, please. If you have any strength to spare, somebody help us. Zadale Lincoln. Even their suffering is pitiful, that's right. Definitely a 90s antagonist voice. Love it. Zipping Lake, it also kind of sounds like Wallace Shawn. Sears. So my cousin's house exploded last night. Sears, what? Are you serious? That's... I don't know how to react to that. That is horrifying. Are they okay? Everyone contribute to the spirit bomb, says Dagger. Yeah, the garage exploded. Okay, so not like their bedroom or something while they were sleeping. Hesso, KJ, yo, Ruxo, welcome. I'm in for the night. Looking forward to a pretty good live stream, hey. Sears, we need details. Everyone okay? Yeah, Sears, feel free to talk about it. Everyone okay? Her husband got 40% burns. Dang. Do they know how that happened? All of the Mr. Saturns felt a new startling feeling they had never experienced before, and they all started praying for the safety of Thump and his friends. It's weird that Nintendo was like, no references to religion in any of our games, please, except in EarthBound, you can pray. Gaius' defenses became unstable. Ooh, he gonna look different too here. Yeah, so if you look at the negative space of Gaius' form back here, you can sort of see like a human fetus. Like you can see like the head of a child. But apparently if you flip this thing that looks like a crazy skull face with fangs upside down, it also a little bit looks like Gaigu from the first game. I don't know how to pronounce it, but he's like the Gaigus equivalent. Thanks, Rogue. Robbie L, what's going on? I'm like, so I think the damage that you deal with your party is completely inconsequential here. In fact, it is completely healed. It does nothing. Like, as soon as you damage them, as soon as you damage Gaigus with, like, physical attacks here or PSI, he just heals it. So you should just have all your guys defend except have Tuba pray. I'm so sad. Thump. I feel good. You cannot grasp the true form of Gaigus' attack. It didn't work. Tuba prayed from the bottom of her heart.
Please, give us strength. Anyone who can hear our plea, help us.
I think it's pronounced like Geeg. Geej. Yeah, GG. Sorry, that's not readable, says Sears. Apparently the idea of Gaigus came from a nightmare the developer had. Gouda Guy, I think I heard it was because he walked in on like a very disturbing adult scene in a movie when he was a child. Like he accidentally walked into the wrong scene. Oh, they lost 2 of their dogs? Oh my gosh, Sears, I'm so sorry. Suddenly, one of the runaway 5 felt something stop him, and he prayed fervently for the safety of Thump and his friends. I was trying to scroll through the chat and accidentally went to the next stream. It was Mega Harv. Ruxo? That's a good one to accidentally scroll to. I'm gonna use this hand-aid on Bodhi. Defense shower. Let's try the Rust promoter. Hopefully that doesn't come back and hit us now that we're in robot form. It hurts. It hurts. Nail. I mean Thump. Tuba prayed from the bottom of her heart. Please give us strength.
Send this prayer to all the people of the earth.
John of Onit, what's going on? Gaigus is the Mew 3 we wanted all along. Cat on the roof. You can find it online. Dartmouth House Explosion. Lots of Ring videos of it. Oh my gosh, Sears. Yeah, I guess I'll look that up. You doing all right? Tuba's father thought he somehow heard his daughter's voice and prayed sincerely for the safety of Tuba and her friends. You're great. What? Bop! 117 HP of damage to Gygus. Just gonna take a shower here during the middle of battle. And use the hand aid, which completely healed my robot friend. Let's do squats Omega because I can, and then I'll keep praying. And then I'll do defense shower, and like, I don't know, what does this guy do? Mirror. It's so weird that pray here is the final move. It sucks in normal gameplay. Always did more harm than good. Yeah, it's like really risky to use. I like showed it off one time during battle, being like, hey, this is what pray does, and it confused my whole party, and then like I ended up using like really strong PSI against my entire party. Like we just hit ourselves for a ton of damage and almost died.
Please give us strength. Anyone who can hear our plea, help us.
Never managed to finish EarthBound, says VaporSnake7. No clue what's happening right now. The weird talking Gygus with Ness is creepy. I mean, yeah, a lot of this game is creepy. Oh, it's my friend Tony. Prey did exactly that to me, and I did die. Weddy Eddie, I get it. JJJ, welcome. Gygus is just an alien invader, and his PSI was amplified beyond his control, says M. Alexander. Just happy everyone is alive, hoping the father heals okay. Got mid-vac to Rhode Island Hospital. Oh my gosh, Sears. Well, yeah, I'm glad they're alive. Yeah, we're at the final battle, by the way, everyone, or the Faddle. Suddenly, Tony felt anxious about Bodhi, and he prayed strongly for the safety of Bodhi and his friends. Bah. Let's hit him with the PSI squats, Omega. And do these 5 squats. Because we got 5 to go. And it's leg day, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, thank you so much. That was Dagger, right? Who donated that $5? Was that Dagger? Thank you so much. Speaking of EarthBound, I found a gigantic complete in-box version of EarthBound for about $1,500 at one of my local game stores. Very rare. When you say gigantic, you mean, the box to that game was big. Because it had the player's guide inside it. My gosh, this is terrifying. Anyone who can hear our plea, help us. Karma is box shaming. I'll box you like it's Super Punch-Out, Nicholas D. Second trauma dump of the week in chat. Yeah, Sears, you're not having a good week, huh? Mimikyu fan says, that's the trivia about Gygus. Wait, let me go back up and read. Guys, Gygus looks the way he does in EarthBound because when Itoi, the creator, was a kid, he stumbled in the wrong movie at the theaters. It was a horror scene, and he mistook a SA scene and basically got traumatized. Yeah. Oh, I see. He mistook it. Hey, Mimikyu fan, that's a great detail, but I am gonna remove that comment just because, like, that word is gonna get me, is gonna lose me some viewers. Appreciate you, though. A young woman in Dalam woke from a dream in which Prince Gumbo died, and there was also, like, a dog with a gun, and they were flying on an escalator. You know how dreams are. Anyway, she began to pray for the well-being of Gumbo and his friends. Oh, and her teeth crumbled out, and she was playing baseball. The creator debunked that, says Kraken. Yeah, so Kraken, do you have... So is that like a common misconception? Go back. Thump solidified. Tuba solidified. Okay, so we're losing a turn here, and that is bad. I will life up Beta on Gumbo. Aryag! You cannot grasp the true form of Gygas's attack. Gumbo started crying. He did have the theater experience, but said it had nothing to do with the game. I see, okay. So Itoi debunked that, huh? It's not right, not right. Ah, grr, oh. This guy seems like he's having some problems. Gumbo felt a little strange, and then I hit this dude with a bat.
Please, grant us strength. Anyone who can hear our plea, we ask for this.
Peyton Quinn, what's going on? This is the final battle, aka the Faddle. My friend. So please, double check sources to not spread misinformation. Nicholas D? Definitely don't want to spread any of that. I'll spread you, says Genevieve B. You behave. Suddenly, Frank recalled Thump's shining young face and began to pray diligently for the safety of Thump and his friends at this Taco Bell. No, that was definitely a burger place. 918 damage from a prayer from Frank. Nicely done. I am gonna heal Gumbo. I think healing Beta will do it. Ah, grr. Oh, friends. I feel good. Occasionally it can instant kill you. From stabbing us with knives to praying to our safety. Frank has the best story arc. Yeah, Weddy Eddie, he's a good guy.
Speed this prayer to all the people of the earth.
Yo, King Pug, welcome back. Yeah, Mimikyu fan, that's fine. That's what I thought it was, too. I'd heard something about it getting debunked, but, like, I maybe should have looked it up. Love this song. This makes me cry. Suddenly, Thump's mother felt terribly uneasy, and she began to pray for the safety of her son and his friends. That's so nice. Thanks, Mom. Damn, Mom! What were you praying with? A gun? From the future? Thump tried healing Beta. Gumbo finally stopped crying. Oh, but he doesn't feel better? Oh my gosh. Okay, so the SNES Mini does a thing here that I absolutely hate. And it seems to do it with just this game. But it's doing like a blurring effect for a lot of the PSI attacks in this game. And it's doing it now for this background. Like this, on the actual NES, or SNES, excuse me, this background is a lot crispier and the movement is more fluid. But the SNES Mini, I guess, is doing some crazy effect where it's blurring that background so that it's slightly friendlier for, like, maybe anyone who plays this that has, like, some sort of epilepsy or something. I don't really know, Peyton Quinn. I feel like that doesn't help, you know? But here it looks horrible, and I apologize. It usually looks a lot better. So I'm kind of bummed that they... Oh, well, if I have my menu open, it goes away. Interesting. I think this was initially added to the Virtual Console release, says John Amonit. Yeah, I've never played either of those versions. I only played the Orig. Should I hit him with a chicken? Let's generate some slime on him. Let's make it really blurry. Oh, that could have been bad. I forgot that he was, I forgot he was confused. Zach E. Mom is a secret Persona character. Clearly. You know? You might be right. Oh, Gumbo got hurt and collapsed. Yo, Vapor Snake has been a member for 1 month. The goggles, they do nothing. Yeah, just like in Final Fantasy VI. Everyone put a... I was about to say Final Fantasy Snicks, because that's a combination of 6 and Snake. Everyone put a snake in the chat.
I can't think of anyone else.
Really? What about the hint guy? Or Jeldegard Manatoli, the guy who kidnapped you, remember? Everdread, maybe? Car Painter? Tuba's call was absorbed by the darkness. The band. Oh, Healing O didn't work. I want Gumbo to be alive. Go back. Argyog. Everdread got up and walked away to heaven. We're getting thundered. Okay, that's not so bad. Thump can tank that. Gumbo was revived. Tuba prayed from the bottom of her heart.
Someone, can you hear me?
I think this is GG, everybody.
Please give us strength.
Tuba and her friends' calls touched the hearts of Ili Right. What? IRLT. That was my nickname in high school when I wasn't online. Did a bunch of praying or whatever. TTL Tillariol kept praying. 6,000 damage, dang. Literally, kept praying. 10,000 HP of damage to Gygus. Literally every turtle kept praying. Thanks, turtles. 28,750 HP of damage from literally every turtle. Good old IRLT. Sodium, what's going on? Hey lad, I'm going to bed. Hope you have a good stream. Hey, well, we just beat EarthBound on the Super SNES system. So everyone put a world in the chat, because I beat the whole world. Thump, now well, it's going to seem like I'm running away. You welcome free damage. But perhaps I'll just sneak away to another era to think about my next plan. It's a good bet that we will see each other again. All right, I'll be seeing you. So now which one of us do you think is the cool guy? He gone. Even Wrath. Yeah, cool but rude. Prayed for us, though. GG's KJ. Fiend is right, Ruxel Clown. Not done with the game, though. I got some weird stuff to show you. Get your coffee donated $29. Oh my gosh, saying Geg. Yeah, that's short for Gygus. Hey, thank you so much, Rogue Effect, for the cool 29. Everyone put a coffee emoji in the chat for Rogue Effect, aka Get Your Coffee. JC, you know what's going on. You know what's about to happen. Delta V, I see you. It's going great because we just beat EarthBound. One of my favorite games of all time. But we still have a lot of messing around to do, as JC knows. I see you with your winky face in the chat. And Genevieve B. Humanure. Welcome. Thank you for the G's. The war against Gygus is over. Our robot bodies got blasted out of that cave. I saw the fetal background. Congrats, Delta, thank you. Love this game. Still have the original. I remember feeling so happy carrying that giant box out of Toys R Us. What a feeling, JC. Yeah, I never really did that with any, like, amazing games, but, like, I do remember, like, for one of my birthdays, probably when I turned, like, 10 or 11, might have been 8 or 9, my mom took me to Toys R Us to get a video game, and my brother convinced me to get Stunt Race FX, which, like, I could have gotten a better game at the time. I could have gotten something like Secret of Mana or, like, Final Fantasy something, but, like, I didn't know about RPGs back then. But still was pretty happy with my choice, even if that game didn't age well. Like, it meant a lot to me at the time, and I played the heck out of it, even when I was in high school. Yo, John of Onnit with a cool $1.99. Hey, thank you so much. Congrats on beating the game. Hey, appreciate you. Everyone put a big O for John of Onnit. You don't say Onet, do you? I feel like that's how you know people are from out of town, if they say Onet. Hey, thank you so much for the cool $2. The chicken is also a robot now. Yeah, M. Alexander, there was like a whole show about that, wasn't there? My older brother always swayed my game picks, says Sears. Yeah, I get it. Ratchet, what's going on? We just beat EarthBound, and now we're in the post game where you get to, like, go explore the world and talk to all of the people you met. Our travels together end here. I must return to Dolam and use this experience for the good of my country, which is a floating island. Did you guys know that? Thump, Tuba, the other guy. Let me demonstrate a strange power before I go. I realized this power as a child. It's PSI. See ya. I'll see ya. Oh shoot, I'm just realizing. Bodhi has the chicken in his inventory. I should have put it in Thump's inventory so I could have it for the end of the game here.
Tuba, Thump, it was great to hang out with you guys. It really was. I'm glad that I had the chance to use some of the theories that I have been studying so hard. It's remarkable. If, just maybe, well, if you two get hitched someday, maybe I'll be the one that fixes your broken electronic appliances. I'm gonna stay here for a while and see if I can learn more from Dr. Andonuts. I mean, from my dad. So, it looks like this is goodbye for now, my friends.
Is it too late to rewind? Yeah, cause I can't transfer items during the middle of the last battle.
Thump, will you escort me home?
Yes.
I'll miss all of you, but I have to go back to being just a regular kid who has psychic powers. Well, see ya.
Zoom. Can I get something from his inventory? It was fun hanging out together. Nicholas D with the cool 20 Swedish krona saying Nick D dropped a present. Inside the present was 20 Swedish krona. Hey, everyone put the D in the chat for Nicholas D. Thank you so much for the cool approximately $2. The D is right, Avis. Thump opened the present. There's a letter from kids inside. It's a letter from our friends. Thump takes it. A letter from the preschool kids to Tuba. Oh yeah, okay, let's read this. Dear Tuba, how you doing? I'm fine too. So are me. Me also. Me okay. Please come and play with us again at the Pole Star Preschool. Oh yeah! One more thing, bring us some presents if you have any. Sincerely, your friends at the Pole Star Preschool. I got a luxury jerky. And a rock candy. I'll save it. Was scared. Now KO. I strong. Boing! Yeah, we KO'd that guy from the past. There's a letter from Mom inside. Thump takes it. Dear Thump, how are you? Since you left home on your journey, things have changed around here. For example, I don't have as much laundry. Also, we don't seem to eat liquor as much as we used to. I heard that you defeated some universal evil character. Oh, what was it? Googie or something like that? Well, that sounds really great. I want to hear all the details, so hurry home, okay? Gotta go to bed. Yo, John Avonnet, thank you so much for the cool donation. Appreciate you. This song is so good. Nicholas D, I think this song is called Because I Love You. Tracy the Goo and I are waiting for you. Oh my god. I named the dog the Goo, I forgot. Marzen, welcome. Love, Mama. Thump open the present. There's a letter from Tony inside. Thump takes it. I should give it to this guy. A letter from Tony to Bodhi.
Dear Bodhi, everything's really going great here. I wish I could have gone with you on your adventure.
I bet Tony would have been really powerful. Really sorry for not being able to get here in time. Marzen? I forgive you. It's okay. Glad you could make it.
I wish I could have gone with you. Oh, no, I said that. Let me scroll down. Okay, but instead I'm sitting here waiting for you in Winters. I want to see you again as soon as possible. I can't wait to see your cheerful face. I bet your glasses are dirty. If you come back, I'll clean them for you. You dirty boy. Sorry. Like I said, I'm waiting for you. Yours truly, Tony. P.S. Don't show this letter to anyone.
Whoops.
Incredible. Excellent.
I'm not quite sure what for, but congratulations on a job well done. If we ever have the chance to get together again, let's go on a picnic or something. Maybe we could play horseshoes, too. Yo, this guy knows how to party.
The chance of Gaius gaining victory with his monstrous plan is 99%. However, your courage has produced a 1% chance that Gaius fails.
Didn't it, though? Like, already? Can't this guy be like, oh, sorry, looks like you already won. So therefore, he's got a 100% chance to fail. M. Alexander, I think that was actually confirmed, though. Like, for realsies.
I must try to come to a deeper understanding of this trait called courage.
Excuse me. I was in Winters. It was in Winters that we last met. I just got here. TTT. Like IRLT.
It's a miracle that has only happened because of your great courage. Believe me, I went through a lifetime's worth of stress while you were gone. I just wish I could have come with you as a robot. I should have used the phase distorter. What a story that would have been. Scientist and 4 kids save the world. Wah-ha-ha-ha-ha! Wah-ha-ha-ha-ha!
Dwight T. Yes, confirmed.
Oh, Wheeze. Breathe is so good.
I always love this Dr. Saturn in a trash can. The thumbnail that I drew for this series was this guy, by the way. I don't know if you saw the thumbnail that I drew in MS Paint.
I'm Dr. Saturn, Zoom, and I can repair your body. Boing, do you want me to operate on you?
Yeah, this guy is still doing business here. 4 kids. Nah, yo, Fighter, I used to work with them. Chrono Trigger, we did beat Dick Tracy earlier today on NES. Oh my god, he's got his PhD. That's true. Do you want slumber? Yeah, I need a nap.
KO. KO.
They should all just have the Luigi voice.
Mario.
Well, time to relax in the hot springs. Eureka! Ding! So, Boing, you have $380? Oh, this guy is advertising to me. And, like, you can go wherever you want. You know, not everything has something new for you to see. Mr. Trigger himself, that's right. You enjoyed the hot springs immensely. It made you feel reborn. Yeah, I bet I felt really reborn when I got out of that robot body and into my body. Yeah, Giant Rash, cool place to live. Free healthcare, free lodging, peanut cheese bars. I don't know if I ever bought one of those. Let's go do it now. Let's just buy one right now. Mr. Saturn sounds like Michael Clark Duncan. I don't know who that is or what they sound like, M. Alexander. I wish I got that joke. Hi, Hi. You come buying? Yeah, I come buying. Let's get one of these. The peanut cheese bar? Which of you carry this burden? Dang, Tuba has 516 HP because we did that rock candy glitch. She usually only has like 300-ish HP at the end of the game, if that much. High 280s, maybe? High 200s, I meant. Around 280, I would say, is what she was at last time I played this. Peanut cheese bar. It's one of Mr. Saturn's favorite foods. It tastes pretty yummy. When eaten, you recover about 100 HP. Let's try it. Dang, maxed out the HP there. Hello? Oh, Tiny Cat's playing with something. She's a brick house. Big guy from Green Mile, Karma. Oh, didn't he die a couple years back? Hey, let's... You know what? Let's go through the spooky caves. Never saw that movie. Tiny Cat? Thanks for jumping up on the desk. So yeah, in the post-game, you can pretty much go wherever you want. And it's a fun time. Let's explore some stuff. No music here. Just water sounds and like bird noises. Kind of forgot about that. What happens if I go into the, Oh, I can't. I can't go into Master Belch's lair. If I hold up and hit L, it doesn't actually check anything. I cannot hit the A button here. Oh, never mind. I can. If I'm holding up and hitting A, nothing happens. Who are you talking to? Alright, that's interesting and kind of weird. Can I mess with something here? Nope. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I tap up and hit L and it says no problem here, but if I hold up and mash L, nothing happens. And then I keep mashing it and it takes a while for this no problem here box to come up. Wonder what that's about. Let's go through that graveyard and see if it still has spooky music. Whoops, keep running into walls. Tiny Cat, it's because you're kind of blocking the monitor, but also I'm not paying attention because I'm petting you. My cat's in front of the monitor again. Yeah, you can see him. Sean W. with a cool $5 saying, "Your did it." Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Everyone put a big W in the chat for Sean W. I think you can get back into the factory from the other entrance. Yeah, you probably can. But there's other stuff to do. Oh, happy music. In the graveyard tunnels. Okay, L6, welcome. Scary. Karma, when you were petting the cat, you looked like Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget. I can't do his voice like Sean R. can. Had a hell of a weekend. Glad to be relaxing on your stream. A L6? A good hell of a weekend? Radicool. Neswa. Close. It's actually EarthBound on the Super SNES system. Let's go to this tent full of zombies. Wait, is the bus coming? Looks like the next bus will come pretty soon. I could take the bus to Forside, I guess. Romantic kid date in graveyard. Weddy Eddie? Yeah, if I were 13 and I had a crush on a girl, I'd be like, you want to go to the graveyard? I'll blame you for the rest of my life. You made our lives peaceful. I can sleep again. It's like you used a bunch of piece paper, right? Ha ha ha. Should I try the glitch? It's not happening. Why am I suddenly thinking of Sister Act? Did Karma say, oh, happy day? Yo, I unironically love Sister Act 1 and 2. If you miss a nice cozy bed, walk to the west. We're right there. 3 Sunset Hotel. Let's talk to this lady. I'm so glad you wiped out the zombies. Let me give you a kiss. Smack. Nate, welcome. Let's bring Tuba back to Tucson. Whoopi was kind of hot, says Get C. I don't want none of that. Oh my gosh. Just as I thought. You two make such a nice couple. What? Thanks, lady. Kidnapping is wrong. I'll be careful not to kidnap anyone. Yeah, gotta watch out. Berglund Park seems kind of dangerous, but there's some great stuff there. I know. I sell fresh eggs. They're nutritious. Please buy this beautiful egg, please. You're concerned about your health, even though you're young. That'll be 12 big ones. 1 egg to go. There, you can have this. But then you give me this. Is Everdread in here? No, he might be dead. Yeah, he's gone, huh? I remember reading somewhere that the Red Cross in Berglund Park is the only one left from the localization because Nintendo was afraid of being sued by the Red Cross. Oh, this right here. Yeah, you might be right. Crazy egg prices are the same as in the game. Yeah, Joe D. Combat Chicken. Yo, Marcus Felix, I'm training him, yeah. Going back to visit everything after your adventure is such a nice touch. I wish it was done more often. Yeah, Fighter? He's smiling.
Thump, thank you for escorting me home. There was something I wanted to tell you, but I've forgotten it. I'm sure I'll remember by the time I see you again. Well, I guess this is it. Goodbye. So long. See ya. Bye.
She's shy. Have you played the NES, EarthBound? Oh, like decades ago. I should stream it soon. My friend Orange Kid. Well, you never invested in my genius, did you? You had no idea of what I could do, chortle. You sorry loser. Okay, never mind. He is stuck up and conceited. Pretty much for the whole game, he's like kind of polite, right? But now he's like, you didn't give me money, you're a loser. Well, I saved the world for you. Dang. Ah, a dog. You're fantastic. You even take time to talk to animals. Who's playing at the theater? Didn't I see you at the Topala Theater in Forsyth? So you're a Runaway 5 groupie too. I might be. We will be closed for a short period. Thank you for your many years of support. Mr. Poochie Fudd, manager, Chaos Theater. He on vacation. But it says tonight the boogie is back. I gave them both money. Elvis, what does he say at the end if you give him money? You know what? What do I want to do now? Let's just chomp one of these down. Yeah, I'll recover 2 PP. Because I used it when I teleported. Let's go to the department store. Hello, this is Escargo Express. Oh, she used to work here part-time. Oh, I see. It's an honor to talk to you, sir. Oh, you're calling for a delivery? I'm very sorry. My wife is out on maternity leave, so I'm taking care of my other kid. I decided to take some time off the delivery business. Oh, he had a kid. It's right next to the fridge. Put it into the microwave. That's it. Sorry about that. I'm a little busy right now, as you heard. Would really like to hear some of your stories. Zoinks! That was the dog's food. Crash. Hey, hey. Now look what you've done. I'm sorry I have to go. Goodbye. Nate, I did say PP. Okay. So there's really one cool thing that I want to show you. Yo, we got another chicken. Heck yeah. Let's go to Summers. Almost died. And where's the museum? That's not it. Oh, I thought you beat this one. Kink, we just finished it, and now we're doing post-game stuff. And I'm about to show off a crazy glitch. Do I have the map? I don't. Dang it, I was going the right way. Oh, I know this one, says Nicholas D. Yeah, we're getting to it. Hey, hey, hey! I should put fingerprints on his car. Well, let's talk to this lady. I can't make any more magic cakes. If you want to try something tastier, I have a magic tart. Try it. I could make one extra good today. I'm sorry, I could make one extra good today. That's funny that I just got my magic tart back. Cover's about 20. Alright, that's pretty good. The museum is in Forside, that's right, Elvis. But there's also this museum. Do I need to pay to get in? No, just sneak right by that lady. She was not paying attention. Tiny cat, I'm about to do a glitch, so I might need you to get out from in front of the Montor. So when you first, actually, let me, I'm gonna unequip all of my armor. I'm gonna unequip all of my armor because I'm about to do a glitch that involves dying. But when you first come to this museum in Summers, what's supposed to happen here is that you fight the two enemies that are, for some reason, in this museum. And, like, this sarcophagus thing has an enemy guy in it, right? It's the Shattered Man. There's an enemy in that sarcophagus. You're supposed to fight both of these guys, then talk to the guy at the museum, and he tells you to go to Scaraba, then enter the pyramid. But if you don't fight both of the enemies in this room, and then you leave and literally go beat the game like we just did, then come back, there will be an enemy in this room. And that's pretty much the only way you can fight enemies after beating the game, because there's like no other enemies in the entire world left. But what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna keep using items that do nothing in combat until this guy kills me, which might take a while, but I did unequip my inventory. My equipment, that is. And I'm trying to get whooped here, Genevieve B. Wash face, brush teeth time. Good girl. Oakley, yeah. Tiny Cat's right here. Oops, I did not mean to attack him. I kind of bopped him, though. Alright, stop doing that. I can help you get whooped. Nicholas D, please help. Stop dodging. He growled and lunged forward like a dog. Okay, all right. So he hit me pretty hard there, and I'm just gonna wait out here until I die. But like, you want to die to this guy, which you're not supposed to do after you've beaten the game. And again, we did just defeat Gygus. Like, we beat the Foss, aka the final boss. So the game doesn't really have any sort of it doesn't account for you being able to die after the game is over. So I'm gonna let my HP roll down here, JC. And then I will die after I've beaten the game. But there's a cool thing that happens when you do that. Thump lost the battle, but instead of going to the normal game over screen like normal, the screen goes black, and it seems like you're soft locked here. Except you can hear my chicken in my inventory. And I didn't realize I could get into another battle by pressing the L button here. If you walk to the left, you can exit the room. And now I am in ghost form, everybody. Oh my gosh. And everything looks totally normal and cool and nothing is wrong. But like, I can talk to this guy while dead. It's nice seeing you in such good shape, he says. Thank you. I'm ethereal. I wonder what Porky Pokey is doing. What is that? Is he calling Pokey Porky there? Saying, ah, that Porky guy Pokey. Or did they fail to translate that line properly? Yeah, that's the boy I met before. Sorry, I messed up my line. His name's Pokey, not Porky. This is the English version and not the Japanese one. I messed up. Let's call my mom. Hello, Thump. You can finally come home, so that means, oh, thank heavens. You did it and you're safe. I'm not exactly sure what you did, but anyway, if you want to come home quick, I'll make some liquor. Get here as fast as you can. Liquor? Damn near killed her. Can't wait to see your bright and shining face. Yeah, it's extra shining because I have a halo now. Anyway, I'm not sure if you can like, yeah, I can't teleport because I can't use PSI here. Can I use goods? Nope. Maybe I shouldn't go too far here. Let's save the game over this, and then rewind to before I did all that. Like here. So yeah, that was that glitch. You can win the battle too. Just missed the glitch, says JJJ. Oh my gosh, he dropped a mummy wrap for me too. Let's leave it. That's like a one-time use item. But yeah, I think you can get on the boat to Scaraba, but you cannot teleport when you're dead, so. $50, this will become a short. Nicholas D? Yes, it will. Who are you betting? Check them glasses. Wow, yo, Joe Mama. Thank you so much. Let's go back to Onit. Some people say Onet, but that's how you know they're from out of town. Hey, let's do 20 squats, everybody. I forgot. I got, like, donations and stuff. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Want is right. That's how a lot of people pronounce it, Elvis. I think you can meet your friend Frank at the fast food place, right? Nice, so strong. Thanks, Genevieve. Oh, this place still sounds the same. I like that. Doesn't have the happy music. You sure are strong. You got me, at least. I like their outfits. He found gainful employment. That's true. Up here at the burger place. I bet he still stabs the snooty customers. The entitled ones. No arcade is complete without a pinball machine. Yo, Frank! Hello, sir. How may I help you? Aren't you Thump? After our battle, I became serious, and I've been working very hard. I've got like 8 voices that I do, so if this one's the same as the guy in the museum, then I'm sorry. I've been doing some training for well, a little bit of pro wrestling. It's the ring for me, baby. Yo, I love this guy. So you made it back alive. You must have many stories to tell. Let's get together for a drink when you have a chance, so I can hear your stories. I'm talking about drinking mineral water. I'm still underage, you know. Yeah, Frank is like 17, right? Yo, that kid can just tank a collision from a car. Frank's more of a Bobcat Goldthwait? Joe D, what is the reference? Who is that? 8 is kind of a lot of different voices. Ruxo Clown? Thank you. I always... Weddy Eddie? I know what you mean. I'm not gonna read that one. He's a comedian. It sounds familiar. Alright, one last thing, everybody. I'm just gonna drop this. Goody, my brother is back. You've got a lot of catching up to do with your schoolwork, York. That's her, like, spitting something, right? If you have any problems with your assignments, I'll help you. Don't get freaked out. Did Escargo Express, my old company, help you? Yeah, it did. I've saved some money, so we'll do the lunch thing sometime. You also got a new girlfriend? Your adventure must have been pretty good. Do you need help with anything other than your schoolwork? Yes. Check out. Let's get the bike. This is something that I always loved doing. Oh, I said take care. It just slipped out of my mouth. Just like I was talking to you when you were gone. This is something that I always loved doing when I beat EarthBound. Like when I had it on an actual cartridge when I was younger. Again, I traded for EarthBound with my friend Saxdog. I traded Super Mario RPG for EarthBound. And then like years later, we traded back. Wait, not that. But overall, good trade and trade back. Because I got to play a game that I loved. Then I traded it back for another game that I kind of loved. Just played this game for the first time about 6 months ago. And I have to say that it might be in the top 10 greatest games of all time. Yo, Joe, that is high praise. Those are some accolades, I would say. Am I using that word right? Yeah, I love this game. But this is your only chance to ride a bike underwater, everyone. So let's use the bicycle now that we're done with the game. And you can kind of hear, like, the sound effects get, like, lower and deeper when you're under the water like that. That's like an ATM guy who will give you money. I wonder what happens if I talk to him now. Man, that's creepy. Hey, it's that guy who my friends told me he's great. Yo! Sino Arts VA! Thank you so much for being here. Shh, be quiet. I look very important, but I'm not really. I'm a cash dispenser man. If you want to withdraw cash, I'll charge you a handling fee, which is the same amount of your withdrawal. Yeah, so... this guy's, I think, not a good deal, right? Because if you withdraw 200 from your account, he ends up costing you 200. Please don't bother yourself with me. You should continue your journey. And yeah, you can't die here. Anyway, let's teleport back home, now that I'm covered in swamp. Doesn't he extort you? A little bit, but like, sometimes you need the money to buy a multi-bottle rocket before that boss battle, you know? So like, whatever, I'll pay double price just this once. Did you ever buy the mansion? You mean the tiny little shack on the coast of Onnet? I did, yeah. Kraken, what conspiracy are you talking about? Should I go there and visit? Is there any reason to do that? Wow, you've become such a strong young man. I'd like to hear all of your stories, but I don't want to annoy you as soon as you walk through the door. After all your chats with people you met on your adventure are finally over, please come back here. The Photo Man brought an album by. Do people know the Photo Man? She just referred to him as the Photo Man, rather than like some guy with a photo album just dropped it off. As if they know, you know? All right, everybody. Did you finish doing everything that you wanted to do? Yeah, let's roll the credits now. Okay, now you can finally share your incredible experiences with me. You did so well. And the ending to this game is great. Photo Man is my fave Mega Man boss, says Nicholas D. Go read the letter. Yeah, the magazine about the story about driving down the Jersey Turnpike. Kraken. Ruxo, you're great. Hey, here's the cast, everybody. And I love that they all take a bow here. As if the whole thing was just a play, you know? And there's Buzz Buzz. Let's do some squats. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tuba's mom. It's a nice place to stop. Yeah, Kraken, I thought so yeah, the magazine that you find in the shack that you buy at the edge of Onit. There's a magazine in the drawers that has like a weird story about a guy who was driving down the highway. I think it specifically says the Jersey Turnpike, does it not? Bubble Monkey. Most powerful character. You were doing squats like Cloud in FF7. Yeah. Chrono Trigger? A little bit better, I would say. Kraken, what conspiracy are you talking about? You're being very vague right now. I don't know what you mean. Zach the Robot, welcome. Bro, I'm not gonna back up. I'm in the middle of the ending here. Gerardo Montague. Didn't he have a brother? What was his name? I might have just missed it. Venus. And that one is Lucky of the Runaway 5. He's the only one. Oh, it's George. Right. Thank you, Weddy. Middle of Fiend is right. Gumbo Master. Star Master. Alright, appreciate you, Kraken. Yo, Dungeon Man, he was also very powerful, but like, weak to grass, I believe? He got stuck in some trees. Ha ha ha, that Mr. Saturn was in the wrong tribe. Yo, rip Flying Man. My one Flying Man actually lasted a long time. No Fungeon Man. And here's the ensemble. Who's your favorite of like the no-name characters here? I like the hockey mask guy, the shy guy. Dale Yu, yeah, the Runaway 5, of whom there are 6. James the Catboy just finished the game, yeah. Yeah, Zach the Robot just beat EarthBound on the SNES Classic. Got the next 48 hours off of work and I'm living it up. Heck yeah, Kraken. Go nuts or do nothing. I don't know if I found all of the photo locations for this guy. But I did go out of my way to find a whole lot of photo locations that were not necessary. Staff. Love this song. EarthBound was the first RPG that I ever saw. I remember it must have been like 1995 or something. But I went to my neighbor's house, my friend Mike, and he had rented this game from Blockbuster, I guess. The one next to the Canal Villery in New Orleans, Louisiana. And, like, just the way he was playing the game, like, I was like, oh, man. So, like, when your character attacks, you don't actually see it. Rip Satoru Iwata, by the way. But, like, just, like, the concept of how RPGs operate was so foreign to me. But I kind of dug it, and I remember being like, ooh, man. Yeah, so, like, you choose to attack this mobile sprout. And the damage that you deal is represented by a number. That's crazy. All I've ever seen is, like, life bars and hearts and stuff like that, and power-ups, you know? I've never seen, like, a number of health in my life. So, like, I wanted to play more RPGs, but I didn't really know where to find them or, like, what I should get. So, after a while, I asked my mom if we could rent a game from Blockbuster, and we rented this from the local Blockbuster after we had moved to Connecticut. And it had like a file of level 30 characters or something like that, Billard Buster 888. I bought this game at an electronics boutique. Yo! I still have some games that have a sticker from that place on it. Like probably my copy of Metal Gear Solid and maybe Xenogears. You helped me with Secret of Mana. Oh, that's awesome, Dale! Tell me how. Appreciate you. English text writers. Marcus Lindblom, and Dan Owsen. That name appears in Super Metroid as well as, some others like Star Fox, maybe? Anyway, yeah, I remember renting this game, and it had a bunch of characters that were like level 30, and, whoever had the game before clearly didn't know how to beat Master Belch, but like at the time, neither did I. And they named the nerdy kid Urkel, I remember that, but they spelled it wrong. Kind of like Ursel. Sesame Seeds, yeah, JC, we saw those. Funko Land was the place back in the day. Joe D. I bet Sean R. still has some of the cardboard cases from Funko Land. And I was going to say that probably in like 1997, I was like, you know what? I never played a Final Fantasy game. So, like, maybe I should buy one of those. And I had, like, 20 or 30 bucks from a birthday or something. And my mom took me to Funko Land, and I was like, I'm gonna buy this busted used copy of Final Fantasy. I mean, I didn't realize it was busted at the time, but, like, I was like, I'm gonna buy this copy of Final Fantasy, and like, I can show you, like, the label of this copy of Final Fantasy that I still have is torn to shreds, but the game still works and it saves just fine. But then after that, I was like, okay, so yeah, this game is like the precursor to EarthBound, which like technically it was, but not really, you know. But that's how I got into RPGs. Is it started with this game, and then at one point I was like, you know, I've heard of this Final Fantasy series, maybe I should try that. Lucky nice. Thank you, everybody, for watching me play all the way through one of my favorite games of all time. I have streamed this game... Thank you, Nicholas D, for being here. I think I've already beaten this game for YouTube 3 times. So this will be the 4th. But, you know, I'm playing it again because I like it, and like I've been saying, we're going through every game on the SNES Classic in 2025, And we only have a few games to go. So there's Star Fox 2, and Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Oh, and Kirby's Dream Course. So let's get to those pretty soon. Will you be streaming Silk Song? Probably not, Jody. I wanted so bad to like Hollow Knight, and it seems like it's objectively a great game. But my eye condition makes that game really hard to play. Oh my gosh, literally every turtle. Couldn't have done it without all of you, without every single turtle. Have you done Chrono Trigger? Years ago, but I want to get back to that. Might even play it on Nintendo DS. Because I have that version. I have a modded 3DS that can stream. So I got to set that up. All right, everybody. Let's do these last 9 squats. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is this? 6. I've never seen this before. 7, 8, 9. And who could be knocking at the door? JK, I love this scene. It's kind of cheesy, but fun. I forgot that your dad can call you and interrupt you right in the final scene. So, usually when you're playing this game for, I think, 2 hours or more, you'll get a call on your receiver phone from your dad being like, hey, like, you've been playing for a while, so maybe you should take a break. Kind of like how Wii Sports is like, why not go outside every few games you play, right? But right now he's calling me right in the final scene. The post-credit scene just got interrupted by Dad. I forgot that can happen. Someone's knocking at the door. What an annoying knock. Whoa, this is so familiar. It's just like the beginning of the game. My land, who could be knocking at the door this time of night? Also, did your father just call you on a phone you had in your pocket while you were sleeping? I got fleas sucking me dry, so I'm just gonna lie still for now. Bop. I love how the door is just like boop, boop. A letter arrived from my brother Pokey. It's addressed to Thump. There's no stamp, and it's not time for the mailman to come. Anyway, I brought it over. It says, come and get me, loser. Spankety, spankety, spankety. I'm trying to do my brother's voice. I wonder where he is. Boop, 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 boop. They should have put that sound effect right at the end. Themed? Oh my gosh. We got the themed question mark, everybody. Let's go. And now I'm going to save a save state right possibly here. Boom. We did it, y'all. We beat the game. Thank you so much for watching me stream all the way through EarthBound on the Super Nintendo, Genevieve B. But hey, until next time, this is KarmaJolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Maybe I'll start another game tomorrow. All right, get some sleep or something. Bye, Snoogans. Glad I made it for the question mark. Did you just show up? Hey, appreciate you. Click that like button, everybody. That helps out a lot.